AllForTaste. Today is the continuation of the road to St. Patrick's Day. This is day 5, May 5th. And today we got a one I've never done a review on. Drank it so many times, just never did a review on it. It is the actual Guinness Draught. Yep, Guinness Draught. Came out in 1759, by the way. According to my shirt, I am part of the Guinness drinking team. Anyway, so yeah. Also, got my Guinness mirror here. So you can tell I'm a pretty good Guinness fan. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this one. Of course, most people know that Guinness doesn't use carbon dioxide for the bubbles or their carbonation. They use nitrogen. So inside the can, there's actually a little ball inside. Nitrogen inside the ball. Small little hole, but it's because of the pressure, in the can. It stays in the ball. As soon as you open it up, pressure is released. The nitrogen comes out of the ball and goes into the can. So that's why when you pour it, it gets this nice big creamy head on top. And you can watch the the cascading of the nitrogen bubbles up through there. Beautiful sight. Yeah, Arthur Guinness in 1759, like I said, and in 1759, he actually signed a 9,000-year lease with the city of Dublin for the site that the brewery is on, called the St. James Brewery. So 9,000 years. So I guess it'll be there a while. Anyway, let's. According to Beer Advocate, they rated a 79. The pros 65. Terrible numbers if you ask me. And Rate Beer says 88 overall and 94 for the style. By the way, I wrote it in my hand. That's why it's right here. Terrible. I don't think it's that low, but let's go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? We'll go ahead and open this up and pour this thing, and we're just going to watch the cascade for a while. Watch the surge for a little while. By the way, trivia, how long does it take to pour the beer and wait for the surge to completely finish, all the cascading to completely finish, and leave the black, well, it's rubyish, but the black beer with the head? What's the time for that? 1 minute 59 seconds. That's what it says. I'm sure people have experimented many times to see exactly what it is. Let's just watch that, shall we? Shall we? Done. That's one thing again, you don't mess with it till it's done. So anyway, so let's look at this thing. Let's get a real good look at it. Put up to some light. Yeah, it's pretty black, but it's not completely. I mean, there's a slight ruby red hint to it, right? Right on the outside there. Barely tell, but there's a little bit there. But it's pretty much non-see-through. Yeah, I can see really good going through the bottom of the glass. Of course, rich, creamy head. It's at least a finger and a quarter or so. Really, really creamy head. Matter of fact, let's get a camera up on that head, because that's, you know, no other beer does that. All right, and yeah, really pretty, really thick head. You could probably balance a bottle cap. I think that's one of the tests people like to do. See if they can balance a bottle cap on. Let's see if we can do that. Yep, she don't sink. Now that's a nice thick head. Look at that, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and smell this thing. Yeah, you can smell the roasted barley. A little sweet. You know, there's not a whole heck of a bunch of smell coming from against. Does smell good though. All right, let's go ahead and drink this thing. My mouth's just salivating here. All right, let's do this. I mean, you do get a slight coffee taste, very slight in the back. A little bitterness from the hops, but really mild. That does have a slight little tangy aftertaste there, just a slight aftertaste. Of course, the roasted malt, you get that. You know, to me, it's a beautiful beer. It's beautiful to look at. It's beautiful to watch it do the cascade and everything. And it's not real filling. I think 4.2% alcohol. Not real filling. Everybody thinks it's a real thick beer and it's really filling. I don't think so at all. I mean, I can down one right after the other, and it's not really filling. Now the head is real creamy, but when it comes to the actual beer itself, it's not. Like I said, it's not thick at all. Yeah, I mean that's a Guinness. Look at that. That's all head down there. I mean look at that. That's all head. Awesome, Guinness. So I got to rate it 90-ish at least 90, 92. Awesome beer, easy to drink. You can drink many of them. It's only 4.2%, so it doesn't knock you out. Of course, we are going to Ireland in July. First thing I want to do when we get to Ireland, well, other than having Guinness in the airport, is go to the Guinness storehouse, go to the gravity bar up top, give me a Guinness. I mean, it's one of those bucket list things. So anyway, all right, cheers, salute, bros. What else? Sláinte.